What does it say? Yes, I read these. Oh, 3 to 5 feet apart, huh? Okay, so we'll just share this bed with something else. That's fine. I'm looking where it's wet, as I know there's an emitter there. So I'm really intentional about where I put these plants in the bed because I want to make sure that they're going to get what they need in terms of water. Okay, so I'm going to pop these peppers. Oh, this is 2 banana pepper plants. I want to separate these, but it doesn't feel like a good idea. So I'm not gonna. So those are West sweet banana peppers. And then we got this sweet multicolor one. One of my mama's favorites is jalapeno. This is the first year I've been able to talk her into just planting one though. Usually we plant 9. Oh, hello friend. Okay, so peppers are planted, the melons are planted, and the only thing I have left are these tomatoes back here. Ooh! And these tomatoes need to be planted 36 inches apart. I'm always like planting heirloom tomatoes because I want the fancy tomatoes. But like they don't ever be fancy how I be thinking that they gonna be fancy. So let us hope that these do what I need them to do. I'm very happy with how this soil looks. Like very happy. Because it has been a journey, to say the least. When we just moved here, like everything back here was clay. We had somebody come and come give us an estimate as to what it would cost us to just kind of have grass or some manner of something that looked halfway decent. And the man told us nothing would ever grow back here. And that was almost maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago or something like that. And we be cutting the lawn with the lawnmower we had, and we be whacking in between the beds. And it's not perfect, as you can see over there. We got quite a bit to finish cutting, but it has come a far, far way from what we started with, which is really just some grow bags and some old bins from when we moved. Let me get you out of here. So yeah, it's just an interesting journey from just clay, dirt, and stones to what we have now. And I'm like fully grateful. Okay, we are all done for the things that we need to plant this evening. So we got our 3 tomatoes in this bed. We've got our 3 cantaloupe over there, and we've got some scrawny, struggling tomato starts that I don't know. I don't know, child. We gonna see. We have our 2 types of watermelon up here that we put in as well. So this whole bed right here is watermelon. They're planted closer than recommended, but I'm gonna let them run around and sprawl that way in the yard. And we've got our 3 peppers, the jalapeno pepper, the sweet banana pepper, and the multi-mix bell peppers. So basically have like half of this bed and half of this bed to plant with something else. And those 2 beds on the end and that one at the bottom. Once we're done getting seed from these collard greens, this whole bed will be available. And then, oh crap, this bed is also available, but I forgot about these cucumbers that we're going to plant on the inside. Just in case those fail, they're still along this way and can go over in that direction. And I need to get inside because things are chewing me up. This bed has a ton of weeds growing in it too. They're pretty. Some of them are even medicine. I should say all. I just don't know what all they do yet. But I'm gonna sheet and just weed the side that I need so that I could plant these 3 cucumbers right here. 1, 2, 3. That's how I'm gonna do it. Mulch for the garden. Let's get it. You think you can manage to get the rest by yourself while I start spreading? Oh.
That's why I said I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna get the last one.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll just grab it.
Mm-hmm. The main reason for doing this right now is because they keep talking about how, ooh, tomatoes looking good. They keep talking about how little rain we've been getting lately. It's so funny because it seems like we just got a whole bunch of rain the past couple of days. But apparently just overall, we're not getting enough rain, and there's concerns for being able to grow crops. And last summer, we didn't have good seasons. I think partially because of watering, but the drip is fixed. But just the weather was doing weird stuff. So There's no time like the present to get started practicing. Never mulched before. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I guess we're just at a point right now where it's a priority, where it's moved up on the priority list, I would say. Um, so for the first time, we're mulching. And we'll see if it's all the hype and rage that the people say it is, but really and truly, I'm just trying to protect my investment. Our seedlings haven't started off really strong, so I'm trying to ensure that we can have as much food as possible. Like last year, we got maybe one cantaloupe. We didn't even get a proper watermelon. And you put all this energy and effort into the garden and into growing these things, and they don't come. There are a lot of reasons why sometimes the crops just don't come. So seeing how brutal the winters, true word, and seeing how brutal to me the summers are here, and just how our garden is positioned, this mulching stuff should have been done a long time ago, but better late than never, right? That's what I say. Better late than never. I'm down here by my onions and my garlic that I have growing, and I'm running into some problems because the deer are disrespectful around here. So I put netting to cover so they wouldn't come and eat, because they would come and taste it and realize they don't like it. But they're pulling up our stuff, right? And we didn't plant a ton, but they're stuck. Like this one in particular, it's stuck in the mesh that I'm using to protect my strawberries from the damn deer. So don't be angry. It's so tangled up around the top of this onion. Look at all the onion bits that got pulled out. Trying to lift this up. So, what are you? We don't want you growing in this bed. No, we don't. I'm also gonna harvest. I'm gonna get as much strawberries as I can and clean up this bed. So I'm gonna pick strawberries and try to find where the main plants are and prop them up on some straw. Child. Try to find the main plants and prop them up. But it rains and they're all soggy and stuff. Might just give them to the chickens. Anyways, let's get to work. Okay, so unfortunately, we got a problem again. My little tie-up plastic bag is not working, but it seems as though it's not an issue with the joints, like the seal between the pieces, but it's actually cracked. Yes, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to figure that piece out and deal with the drip. But the good thing is it's been raining, and that means that we haven't had to water. We just cut the grass not even a week ago, and I mean, because of the rain, everything is happy and everything is flourishing. Um, we actually got the grapes trellised temporarily. There's something eating this blackberry, and I don't know what it is. This, this blackberry is not happy. At least these aren't. But I guess down here is. But something's eating it. Anywho, um, we still have to like attach the vines to the T-posts, but like I said, these are some temporary supports until we figure out what we're gonna do with this area permanently. I think we've also settled on right here being where we're gonna attempt to convert this old chicken run into a greenhouse. Um, that's all chicken manure and stuff that's ready for that. This is going to be the next big thing that we're going to try to figure out. Um, hey, friends. How y'all doing? Hey, ladies. Hey, pretty girl. Of course, Sephora. Hey, Nix. Oh, what's the egg down here? How long you been here? I gotta tell the boy. Anywho, even though it rained, still got a lot done in the garden. Got a couple of sweet potatoes in. Gonna try to get some more in over the next week or so. I'll mulch these beds real good. Um, here are the store-bought peppers that we have because the peppers that we started inside did not do well. So we just quick fast bought some store-bought peppers. And a friend of mine is gonna bring me a Black Beauty bell pepper, so I'm excited to add that. We also have some store-bought tomatoes, but a couple of the tomatoes that we started inside, like they're trying to go on with something. I like it. And then we put all the melons and um, like watermelons and cantaloupes and stuff at the edge of the beds so they could run into the grass and run into the open area. I learned that lesson the last 2 years, so just gonna plant them at the edge. We did the strawberries. We didn't get a ton, but what we got was sweet, small but sweet. But these are covered up because the deer. I hear y'all out there. The deer, they be coming for my stuff. Garlic and onions right here. I left them uncovered. If they tried to name them, I just let go. But at least my strawberries are covered up. Onions up here. What I like about this bed is that on some of these you can start to see like the color at the base. Look at the color. I was like, yeah, that's a red onion. I'm gonna get white onions. I'm gonna get yellow onions. I'm very excited. And I overestimated how much straw I would need, so that's like 3.5 bales under there covered up. But I'm sure we'll continue to need to mulch some stuff. We're letting this bad boy go to seed so we can harvest seeds so we don't have to buy no more seeds. It's beautiful. But yeah, and then our cabbages, these are overwintered. And look at these. Look at this scape. This is wild garlic that just popped up in this bed, and we've been letting it do what it wants to do. But it's beautiful. And then these are actually heads that got cut already, but my mom saw on the internet to not take them out. So they've been growing back. Actually, I should cut one of those cabbage. I'll get it tomorrow to make my salad. Um, these are probably planted too late, This is purple broccoli, and this is cauliflower. They looked really sick when they went in. They look much better now. However, I don't know. I think it might get too hot too quick for them. So this is a bed that I'm going to get some shade cloth for to try to give it a chance to actually get us some broccoli and some more cabbage and some cauliflower, hopefully. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the garden is looking. I'm really happy with it. It's getting chilly. I'm gonna go inside. So make sure y'all are taking care. Make sure you are finding ways to do some things that you like. Make sure, because no one can care for you like you can care for you. Nobody. Okay, fluffy butt. Two fluffy butts?